Have you ever wondered about the significance of Genesis 35, where God tells Jacob to return to Bethel? This intriguing chapter begins with God instructing Jacob to journey back to Bethel, a place of profound spiritual significance. This place, Bethel, meaning the house of God, is a sacred site where Jacob had previously encountered the divine in a dream. In this moment of divine intervention, God commands Jacob to construct an altar in Bethel, a directive Jacob obeys without hesitation. Yet before embarking on this holy pilgrimage, Jacob and his household undergo a process of purification, discarding all foreign gods and purifying themselves. This act represents their commitment to serving only the one true God, a significant step in their spiritual journey. The return to Bethel is not merely a geographical relocation, but a spiritual one, symbolizing Jacob's renewed devotion to God. The journey back to Bethel signifies a pivotal point in Jacob's life, a return to faith and obedience, setting the stage for the rest of the chapter. But Genesis 35 isn't just about obedience and faith, it also explores the themes of loss and joy intertwined in our human experience, doesn't it? Here, we witness the birth of Benjamin, a momentous occasion tinged with both celebration and melancholy. Amid the joy of welcoming a new life, there is the profound sorrow of losing Rachel, Jacob's cherished wife, who tragically passes away during childbirth. This event is a powerful illustration of life's dichotomy, its capacity to hold joy and pain in the same breath. The birth of Benjamin, a beacon of new life and hope, is overshadowed by the loss of Rachel, a beloved figure whose absence leaves a void that can never be filled. Yet it's not just about the sorrow. It's about resilience, about carrying on, about finding strength in the midst of adversity. Jacob, despite his grief, makes a significant decision. He renames his son from Ben-Oni, which means son of my sorrow, to Benjamin, translating to son of my right hand. This renaming signifies a deliberate shift from sorrow to strength, from despair to hope. Jacob chooses to channel his grief into love for his newborn son, signifying the strength of his character and the depth of his faith. In the face of life's most challenging trials, he remains steadfast, resilient, and optimistic. In the midst of joy and sorrow, we see Jacob's resilience and faith, a testament to his character as he pushes forward. Genesis 35 also marks the end of an era with the passing of Isaac, doesn't it? With Isaac's death, we bid farewell to the second of the three great patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Isaac's death is not just the end of his life, but also a symbolic conclusion to a significant epoch in biblical history. Isaac, the promised son of Abraham, was a vital link in the chain of God's unfolding plan. His passing marks the end of an era defined by faith, promise, and covenant. Isaac's life was a testament to God's faithfulness, and his death signifies the passing of the torch to the next generation. Interestingly, the end of Isaac's life also brings about a rare moment of reconciliation and unity. Esau and Jacob, the estranged brothers, come together to bury their father. Despite their past, they unite in their shared grief and respect for their father, illustrating that even in death, Isaac's influence fosters harmony. This moment of unity serves as a potent reminder of the overarching theme of Genesis 35, and indeed the entire book of Genesis: God's promise. God's promise to Abraham, passed down through Isaac and now to Jacob, continues to shape the destiny of their descendants. The death of Isaac symbolizes the end of an era, but also the continuation of God's promise through his descendants. So what can we glean from Genesis 35? We've journeyed through a chapter filled with profound moments, and there is much to be learned. A key takeaway is the significance of obedience and faith, as demonstrated by Jacob's return to Bethel. Jacob's actions remind us that our faith journey often involves returning to our spiritual roots, a task which requires courage and trust. We also witness the intricate dance of joy and sorrow in life, embodied by the birth of Benjamin and the heartbreaking passing of Rachel. It is a poignant reminder that life is a blend of celebrations and mourning, a tapestry of human experiences. Furthermore, the chapter marks a significant transition of eras with the death of Isaac. This transition emphasizes the inevitability of change and the importance of legacy as one generation passes the baton to the next. Genesis 35, then, is a chapter full of deep symbolism and life lessons that continue to resonate with us today, wouldn't you agree?